So, what are like what are your best things to do during summer?
My
I'm just
best
gonna
things
ask a
to
question.
do, yeah, my best things to do during summer. I mean, it's a good 2 months off, 2.5 months off from like school and stuff. But I don't like. Eventually, I'm gonna run out of 100% fully fun things to do. But I'd like to do things that like are fun, but also improve me in a way. Like, for example,
Whoa. I was gonna say like a cruise. I was gonna say like I was like I actually just went on one. But I keep
you
on,
want
keep on.
that's
Yeah,
fun. That's fun.
keep
Okay.
on.
I mean, like, I'll definitely do some fun stuff, but like, I'll try to do something that's fun, but also like I recently started going to the gym a lot, and I personally enjoy it because it's like just it like helps your mind, helps your body, but also enjoy doing it. And then something like right now, what we're doing, content creation, is something I personally enjoy a lot, but
Yeah,
also
I took
it's
it
also
up. Yeah, I mean like
yeah.
I think like the thing with me is like I was like I think last year like we had content. We tried
Mhm.
the podcast one, but it didn't really work that well. We tried it this
Yeah,
version. I mean like it did work the well last time, but like it was more like longer, and then we had this idea of mini talks, and like
yeah,
I think that during the summer like I just like I love doing things. I really want to go stargazing. I love doing things that keep you like you just constantly want more of, and like so I came back from like my cruise and I was like like why did it end or but like
yeah.
yeah like you're just thinking like and a lot of people would say like the beach like I think
Yeah.
gyms are really it's like more of a healthy like summer activity but like
I f-
if you had a vacation chance what would you go to
Vacation.
you
Yeah, I
know
feel like yeah. Let me explain vacation,
like
but
your ideal vacation.
ideal vacation. All right. So first, let me tell you about my ideal vacation, then let me tell you another like sub point I was gonna bring up.
Yeah.
So my ideal vacation is definitely somewhere either in like Europe, like like Spain,
Oh,
Netherlands, France,
dude,
like
I want to go to France. Have you ever
yeah.
been to France? Have you
I've
ever been?
never
No,
I know
I want to
French,
go.
but I have not been to France.
Oh, you know French. No,
Yeah.
I want to go to France because like the only thing like so here's maybe I have the wrong perception of it, right? But
Hmm.
France like a lot of places like your main form of transportation is walking. Like the main thing you do like and you don't like drive like too much in some places, right? And so I want to just like be in one of those places. I think a lot of movies even film there in like France too. I want to go to
Yeah.
those type of places because I just and maybe that could be something like I don't know one of those big trips you have before
Yeah.
college or like after like
Huh.
college graduate. Maybe that could be that, but I want to do something like that. I think those places are just awesome. Like Europe's like really cool
Yeah.
for me.
And I think what you're mentioning about walking is actually pretty correct because like Europe's a pretty compact place. On like if you look at like just like the housing and even if you look at the streets, like they can't
Yeah,
fit too many
yeah.
cars on like a highway type thing. You could say
I
like
mean,
America.
it's not like a bad thing either. It's just like the
Nah,
geography of the world.
yeah,
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 it's
just
just like
how it is. Like
yeah, yeah.
example, if you look at it, see like Amsterdam, it's one of the biggest biking cities in the world. Like it's just stuff like that.
Are you
So
big on biking?
me personally, I'm not, but I do enjoy like walking and stuff. Like I like
Yeah.
how you said friends. Like I would enjoy walking, but I'm just
I know. I mean,
saying,
like, because I was like the reason I asked it because like biking is also really big, like as summer activity, like hiking and
yeah.
trails. And,
Oh
like,
yeah,
camping and
hiking
stuff
is
like that.
pretty fun.
Like, and you take your bikes. It really, I haven't like, I don't think I've really been hiking. Like, I mean, I've been hiking, but I don't think it's been like an actual hiking. It's maybe like a little bit. It wasn't even a
Last
day trip. It was like 2 hours.
oh yeah, yeah. Last
Yeah.
summer we actually drove up to Maine and visited Acadia National Park. That was super fun and like wherever you go in the park is just a great like nature view, great place to take a picture, and it's not too hot. I mean, we're talking Northeast, right? So even in the summer, it was like pretty good weather. At least for me
Yeah.
personally, I'm not the biggest warm weather person. I like it a bit more like a
Really?
chilly.
I think,
Yeah, I'm not.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's like a middle. There's a middle ground. Like
yeah.
that
There's a middle.
feeling?
There's a middle.
I don't know how to say. That feeling? It's like sometimes there's like a sun out, but like there's a breeze. It's like really breezy.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
That
was
is
gonna
like
go
the
for.
ideal weather.
That's
I'm not
that's
even-
my ideal weather.
Yeah,
Like
I love.
it's like a
that kind
little
of
bit
weather.
warm.
But
There's a
then
little
there's
bit
like
warm,
there's a
but there's like
breeze
that
just occasionally
that
passes
nice
by.
breeze. Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah.
that is the most ideal summer weather I've ever had.
Yeah,
I love. I want that like type of weather every day.
yeah.
But
That would just be like perfect. Not too hot, not too cold, and
yeah.
always that like that breeze.
And there's a lot
But
of like, yeah, there's a lot of like a lot of places that like have that type of weather like very frequently.
yeah, but yeah, we went hiking there and it was super fun. So yeah, like hiking is definitely fun. Just like depending on where you go, what time you go, and but let me like my ideal vacation somewhere like I mentioned in Europe would be 100% fun. I haven't like really visited those countries too much, and one thing about Europe, like how we mentioned, not too many cars. Public transportation or walking is actually a pretty cool aspect of Europe that I don't think you can really find in many other places in the world. Like Singapore would be a good example of how public transportation is done really well.
Yeah.
Like I would say
I think like I think I want to. Yeah, London. I definitely want to go. I want to see that place.
Yeah,
I think also like there's a lot of other places that have. I don't know.
yeah,
I,
Europe's
yeah.
Europe's filled with a lot of nice big cities. I definitely enjoy it.
Oh yeah. I mean, at some extent, I also kind of want to try out more, like, like have you ever want to try out like the open plain type of places? Like and there's like a house in the middle of it. I kind of want to like
I feel you.
like be there temporarily. I don't know. I've always had like that feeling, but
Like another good place would probably be like a mountain range in Europe. Seems like a super cool place to go. You got the Pyrenees
mountains are
in
really-
like Pyrenees in like Spain and France, and you got like the Alps in like Switzerland, Belgium, that type of area. Like I feel like in the winter would probably be too cold, but like in the summer, like a summer Alps would just be like super nice to just like go there, chill. You know what I mean?
I still have to go to the Alps, the Appalachian Mountains. I still have to go. I might go sometime soon. I think it's cool. It snows a lot there, right?
Where the Alps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe.
I mean,
but I don't think that's a summer type of place to go. You would probably go to the Alps during like the winter, right?
I mean,
Like if it's
yeah,
if you
but
wanna
it
do
was
snow,
it was
actually,
still
like snowboarding. Like have you ever done snowboarding?
yeah, or skiing, yeah.
I think
But-
like one thing
It would-
I really want to do is stargazing.
Stargazing is
I love-
like
Yeah,
especially
because what happens is like we have light pollution like where we are in most places like the cities and
Uh-huh.
stuff. But like
In
if you go
suburbs,
into
yeah.
a very open field and like where there's like very little city or like suburbs nearby, like you get to see the galaxies or like planets, and I think that's really really cool, and I want to try at least one time like in my life, but
I remember a couple years ago we drove a couple of hours to this planetarium at night. It was more in like a remote location, but it was so cool. Like you could see like a lot more of the moon than I'd ever seen from my house or from a city. Like you
Yeah.
could see way more intricate details and stuff, and just a lot of like constellations, a lot of like different stuff I
That's
just never
insane.
been able to see in my
I
backyard.
know.
You know?
And like sometimes I think like, oh, how must it have been like for like, all right, the first humans on Earth or something like that? How they must have saw
that's-
every night. They must have seen like
That's actually
purple-
a
like,
really,
the-
really
yeah.
interesting thought. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think like there's a lot of cool places to go like during the summer, especially now like after after the July 4th time, like July I think is a big weekend.
Yeah.
July is a big time to go do stuff. But yeah, I think it's just really cool the possibilities we have.
But yeah, what the last like sub point I said I was gonna mention, but like
Oh, yeah, go
summer
for
is
it.
kind of the summer is kind of like the time to do something you probably won't be able to do during the school year, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
during the
and that's
school
how you
year,
wanna do it.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
I
it
mean,
just
like, that's how you want to use summer. That's like the best
yeah,
way. in
that's
my
like the
opinion.
most ideal way to use it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like it's gonna be so hard to find time during the school year, and even in your like winter breaks, your spring breaks, your Thanksgiving break, Memorial Day break, like whatever break you get, like as you go higher and higher up the grades, you're gonna get work, you're gonna get tests to study for, you're gonna get stuff to study for. Like even if you technically don't get anything assigned over that period, there's gonna be something when you return, and you might have to prep for that, and so you might not be able to go on like a full-fledged let's forget about school for 2 weeks vacation type.
Yeah. No, I understand. It's a lot of cool things you can do. You just want to make the best use of it.